What's going on, everyone? I'm Scylol, and in this video we'll take a look at our final race, the Charr. The Charr are an aggressive feline race that have perfected the bloody art of war. They stand on their hind legs with a hunched pose, but when they are moving and their paws are unoccupied, the Charr favor running on all four limbs. While they are ruthless, relentless terrors to their enemies, Charr are also brave allies who can form unbreakable bonds of loyalty. The Charr race was forged in the merciless crucible of war. It is all they know. War defines them, and their quest for dominion drives them even onward. The weakling and the fool have no place among the Charr. Victory is all that matters, and it must be achieved by any means and at any cost. When you first spawn as a Charr, you'll need to talk to Torcia Dome Splitter. She'll let you know that the ghost armies have finally broken through the gates, and you need to fight your way to the front to get orders from Centurion Crysknife. Once you defeat the army of Ascalonian ghosts, Crysknife will be there wounded on the ground. He tells you that Ritlock is forming up an army to take down the final boss in the crypts, and you need to get there as fast as possible. If the gate is locked once you arrive, defend it from the ghosts outside. Once it opens, head down into the crypt and follow the path until you reach Ritlock waiting near the end. The final room will contain a few waves of ghosts, and once all are defeated, Duke Barradin will make his appearance. Don't be fooled though. Once you get him low enough, he'll become immune to damage and possess the huge statue in the back of the room. The capital city of the Charr is the Black Citadel. It is built upon the ruins of the human city of Rin and is the headquarters of the Charr legions in Ascalon. When you take your first steps into the Black Citadel, you basically already know what the city excels at. Everywhere you go, there are tanks, vehicles, and all sorts of mechanical gadgets. Some of the areas in the city include the War Wagon Prep Deck, Junker's Scrapyard, and the Great Imperial Smelter. It is here that the Iron Legion mass manufactures many items for other legions and associated allies. Near the center of the city is the Imperator's Core, which overlooks the entire Black Citadel, as well as the Bane, which is a huge arena where fights take place for settling arguments or for entertainment. The Charr have 3 utility racials and 3 elite racials. The first utility skill is called Battle Roar. This skill lets out a battle roar giving fury and might to nearby allies. This skill is on a 35-second recharge. The second utility is called Hidden Pistol, which shoots the target foe with a pistol and is on a 15-second recharge. The last utility skill is called Shrapnel Mine, which bleeds and cripples foes in targeted area. This skill is on a 20-second recharge. The first elite skill for the Charr is Artillery Barrage, which damages foes at targeted location. This skill is on a 4-minute recharge. The next elite skill is called Warband Support. This skill calls in members of your warband to assist you and is on a 4-minute recharge. The final elite skill is the Charzooka. This skill summons a rocket bazooka that swaps out your first 5 weapon skills. With these new skills, you can knock back foes, damage nearby foes and leap backwards, and even fire a super-powered heat-seeking rocket. The starting area for the Charr is the Plains of Ashford. Long ago, the human kingdom of Ascalon occupied this great land. Now, the ruins of that once great nation tumble across the landscape, and the ghosts of the past haunt any who pass through their territory. This area has a few bodies of water within it, most of which are infested with enemies such as drakes and scales and even tar elementals. Some of the enemy types in the Plains of Ashford include the Flame Legion, the Ascalonian Ghost, the Skrit, and wildlife such as devourers, worms, and hyenas. While adventuring through the Plains of Ashford, you'll come across dynamic events and hearts that vary from fighting a ferocious drake broodmother, reclaiming an area that has been taken over by Ascalonian ghosts, recovering cannonballs stolen by a group of Skrit, arming mortars with unexploded shells for testing purposes, and even uniting forces to defeat a powerful Flame Legion shaman. That's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. The wait is almost over, everyone. I hope all of you have a blast on your first weekend of Guild Wars 2. I'll see you all soon.